What's up, Ships? Good morning. This is Coach Matt with your workout for Tuesday, the 8th of September. Today we're going to start off the week with sprints, and I wanted to give a short word of encouragement to you guys. I know that the school is just starting, the fall has come upon us, and the only thing that we can control right now is our mindset, right? So the two things that I want you to think about in terms of mindset, one of them is ownership and two is perspective, right? So ownership just means that I am the only one that governs the outcome of my fitness training. I am the only one that governs the outcome of my life. I take ownership for that. If I'm getting slow, if I'm not getting stronger, those are things that you can control. It doesn't matter your circumstances. It doesn't matter whether you can get to the weight room or whether you have access to outdoors, right? You are in charge of that, and I want to empower each of you with technique instruction and encouragement that you can do something more than zero, all right? So everyone, our goal for today is get off the zero. Number two is perspective, in that a lot of places kids are not able to go to school at all, or kids are not able to gather at all, and they're not able to engage in training in a meaningful way, and we can, right? Because you have coaches around you, you have me here that we're instructing you, you have all these opportunities. Let's make the most of those opportunities and shift your mindset from being a victim of circumstances to being someone who figures out a way. You find a way or you make one for yourself, all right? So today we're going to make sprints happen. I would like to see everyone doing their best to put high effort into these, but as always, we want to emphasize technique, and we want to emphasize like not pulling a hamstring, hip flexor, Achilles. So make sure you build up in speed as we go through these. Don't just go 100% right out of the gate. All right, so let's start with your warm-up. Warm-up is very important for getting ready for sprints. We do some sprinting drills. So I want to see shuttle runs. We're going to go find a 30-foot spot, just run to the front, touch the ground, and then reverse shuttle back. Do that 3 times. When you finish that, I want to get some skater bound. So skater bound is we're just jumping diagonally left and right, focusing on sticking the landing, static position, work on balance, athletic position when you land on that single leg. 15 seconds on each side. If you have a stick, like a broomstick or a PVC pipe, use that. Get a super long step. This is to stretch out and warm up the psoas, which is a deep hip flexor. Get that on each side. If you don't have a stick, just go super long lunge position. We call it like the lizard position. All right, and then single leg hops right and left. So I want you to get 5 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then finish with some broad jumps. Right. So on the broad jumps, focus on controlling your landing position. If you stutter step, or if you end up leaving with one leg first and then the other, I want you to back off the intensity just a little bit. Focus on controlling your body. Power is nothing unless you have the control over that power, all right? Then we're gonna do some falling starts. For the falling starts, I want you to get 3 reps, and this is gonna be find a starting line, and I want you to lean forward until right when you lose your balance, and then break into that good running technique, okay? We'll do 3 of those, get say 8 to 10 fast steps, and then ease off and come back to your starting line. After you finish your falling starts, we're gonna do 3 40-yard sprints. I would like the first one, think about it, just like we did it in off season. First one's not on the clock. I want you to build up to that top speed, but don't go 100% right out of the gate. Rep number 2 and 3 should be for time, right? If you can have a partner time you, or if you can time yourself on a stopwatch, that'd be great. The more that you measure those timed events, the better you have the ability to see if you're getting better or not, right? So you get what you inspect, not what you expect when it comes to your fitness, all right? Next, I want to do some post-sprint strength training. We're going to do this at a lower intensity, so more rest between sets, but still try to keep your heart rate up, keep your body moving as we go through it. 4 sets of 8 Cossack squats. So this is a side squat. I want you to try to get your hip down to at least parallel. If you can get your quad or your hamstring to touch your calf, even better, right? Get 8 reps of that. Then I want you to do 8 reps of a single leg squat to a chair or a bench. So for this one, I've got my bench right here. I'm gonna pick one leg up, just tap it with my butt, and then stand back up. I'm gonna do 8 reps on each leg. So make sure you're getting both legs. Try to keep the other foot from touching the ground the entire time you're doing that, and try not to plop or collapse onto the bench like that. All right, next one is a minute of kneeling to standing, right? So that means for 1 full minute, I'm gonna watch a clock, and I'm just going from this kneeling position to a standing position, and then back to kneeling. And then from that position, make sure you're alternating legs. If you carry a weight while you're doing this, it makes it a lot more challenging. That's just some good hip mobility and hip flexor strength that we can do. 4 minutes. Not continuously, but go like minute on, rest a little bit, minute on, rest a little bit, etc. And then finish with 12 reps of a push-up to a side plank reach. So I'll do 1 push-up and then reach all the way through and twist overhead. And then 2, reach all the way through and then twist overhead. And we're doing that for a total of 12 or 6 on each arm, right? Get 4 sets of 12 like that. That's a push-up side plank reach. That's it for today. The workout write-up is in our Instagram story, and it's also accessible on the link that I posted last week. I'll be sending this all out via Final Forms, and if anybody has any questions, let me know. Hope you guys have a great week. I'll see you for tomorrow's workout.